was thrashing in the water, hollering for help, and he had a couple of kids laying on the bank, and he was pulling one out.
Good evening, everyone. Quite a rescue today. 4 young girls still in the hospital tonight after they were rescued from the water near a boat ramp in Shawano County this afternoon.
It happened in the town of Pella, southwest of Shawano. And Fox 11's Robert Hornacek has the details for us tonight.
This is where 4 young girls were pulled from the water Thursday afternoon. It may look like a small boat launch area, but the water here is several feet deep. Police say 4 girls ages 3, 5, 6, and 7 were at Old Mill Park in Pella with relatives when somehow the girls ended up in the water.
It was a very scary time.
Larry Lorenz happened to be driving by the park when he heard a man screaming for help.
And a guy was thrashing in the water, hollering for help, and he had a couple of kids laying on the bank, and he was pulling one out, and I thought everything was taken care of, but he hollered there's one more in there, and he was hollering help, help, and I hollered for his girlfriend or wife or whoever it was, and she come running over, and they both dove in.
Lorenz says he tried to call for help from the scene, but he couldn't get a signal on his cell phone, so he had to drive down the street for help. Lorenz had an employee at Hurricane Dawn's Tavern call 911. He then drove to get a local emergency medical technician. But Lorenz says by the time he came back, the 4th girl was already out of the water. A short time later, the dive team and ambulance arrived.
I think they did a good job of getting in there and getting those kids out of there. I think him and her did a very good job of getting them out.
Lorenz says he was frustrated by the delay in calling for help because of the cell phone.
It would have been nice if I could have used it there. And then maybe I could have helped them out after I made the call. I could have stayed and helped them, but I had to leave.
Lorenz says he was glad he was able to help, but his thoughts are with the 4 young girls who were pulled from the water. In Shawano County, Robert Hornacek, Fox 11 News.
Tonight, 3 of the girls are listed in stable condition at Shawano Medical Center. One of the girls was taken by helicopter to St. Vincent Hospital in Green Bay. Her condition has not been released.